What about the ATVs at that time? When was because the first 4-wheeler I ever seen on the streets of Harlem was Poe when he had the bar.
He had the Quad 500.
That was the first 4-wheeler.
First 4-wheeler on
the pavement.
On the pavement in the city.
Yeah, I remember
we all started buying.
He was telling us about that.
Yeah.
He went to the store and seen it. Was like, what's that?
That used to sound like a truck stop.
Yep. Because he's always scared the brakes on them joints, right? And then
because I didn't see Banshees till later on in the era.
There was a guy named Daddy. Every year they got the African parade up and down 8th Avenue.
I'm sorry, but I'm not calling no grown man daddy.
Well, that's his name. I don't know his real name, man, but we used to call him that, right? So he came down from. He was from DC. He was hustling up in DC, so he came down with a U-Haul truck with 3 Banshees.
Baltimore. Daddy used to be in Baltimore.
Yeah, in Baltimore. Right. He came with three Banshees and 2 blasters from DC to New York. And we was gonna ride them in the parade. So the first ones they come and get to us, sweet, I got bikes. We gonna give you one. We gonna ride. And the police took them from us.
But before then, you ain't.
I never seen a Banshee. Nobody never seen a Banshee out here till he bought it here.
And what year was that?
That was back in, I would say, 89, 90. 89, 90.
So it's safe to say you was the first one riding the Banshee on the street.
Yeah, in New York.
Right.
First one buying the Banshees in New York, and then I sold them to a guy named Dula in Brooklyn.
Dula's the first one I seen.
That's when Wink and them started getting on.
Right.
Because I gave them to him, and he was out there with Wink and Muss and Preem. There's a lot of guys out there that paved the way for this thing, man.